Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us for this monumental moment as we dedicate the Spine Road behind me in the city's River District in honor of former Mayor Jeffrey Sanner. We are joined today by Mayor Rick Barnhart, Deputy Mayor Angie Fryman, Council members Rick Dobson, Jill Tomlin, Keith Tilton, and Lauren Williams. I'm especially pleased that we have Jeff's wife, Leanne, their daughter, Molly, Molly's husband, Austin, and their daughters, Evelyn, Lydia, and Vivian, along with Jeff's brother, Sandy, and his wife, Liz. We also have several other family members and close friends of the Sanner family here with us this evening, so welcome. Tonight is about dedicating the road behind me in former Mayor Sanner's honor. This roadway is a critical component of the River District development, all in an effort to further the vision of the River District as a beautiful gateway to our city. I am proud to share that thanks to the hard work and dedication of our team, which includes Service Director Rich Norton, Assistant City Manager Dan Wendt, and Finance Director Julie Duffy, we saved taxpayers more than $500,000 on this project. This cost savings is helping us accomplish even more in the River District, including giving us the ability to kickstart the Phase 2 infrastructure improvements on the north side of Dixie Drive. Now I would like to introduce Mayor Rick Barnhart.
Do you really think that, is this a day that Jeff would probably love to be here? Probably not. I don't think so either. It's hot, and actually, it's about him. And you know, Jeff never really wanted anything about him. We really appreciated everything that he did. And even though he wouldn't want it about him, we're going to move forward, and it's all going to be about him tonight. I want to thank you for joining us here today on this very special occasion. It's a privilege for me to stand here with you and to dedicate this road in honor of someone whose life and leadership shaped the very ground that we're standing on here today, our former mayor, Jeff Sanner. Today, we aren't just naming a road, we are honoring a legacy. Jeff served the city of West Carrollton more than 3 decades, including 16 years as our mayor. He gave our community more than just his time. He gave his full heart, his energy, and a deep commitment to seeing West Carrollton grow and thrive. This road behind us runs through the heart of our emerging River District, an area Jeff envisioned not just as a redevelopment project, but as a catalyst for the future of West Carrollton. Not so many years ago, this area looked a lot different, as many of you probably remember. It was kind of run down. We had to tear down a lot of buildings. We had to buy a lot of buildings. So it sure looks a lot different now. Jeff believed in the potential in this land as the gateway to our community. He supported the bold step of acquiring the property, clearing it, and investing in its transformation. He supported the city's effort to bring the Woodard development into this area and to reimagine what this place could be. Every step of the way, he reminded us that growth takes patience. But with the right vision and partnerships, it would come. And we all know Jeff had a lot of patience. Sometimes he didn't show it, but he did have a lot of patience. Yesterday, Culver's, which is right behind us, opened its doors, the first business in this new district. And I can't help but think how fitting it is the very next day we are right here, next to the road that leads to Culver's, dedicating it to the man whose leadership set all of this in motion. Jeff always made himself available to the people of this city, whether it was by the phone, in person at his funeral home, or at the Civic Center. He believed public service was personal, and he showed it. He showed up, he listened, and he led with integrity. His work on Exit 47 and the River District are tangible accomplishments. You see them right in front of you. But perhaps his greatest legacy is the way that he brought people together. He mentored those people around him, and he loved the city. Jeff was a true pirate. He graduated from West Carrollton, and he stayed in West Carrollton. working for the betterment of West Carrollton for almost all of his life. He is a true pirate. I had the honor of working very closely with Jeff over the years. Almost as soon as I moved into the city, he and I started working together through his years in council, through his wife who taught my children, and with me being on the police department. He mentored me all the way through my career as a police officer, as a police chief, as a council member, and he remained a good friend and a supporter of me as I stepped in the role as mayor. I can say with confidence this road and the progress it represents would not exist without Jeff's leadership. Today, as we dedicate Centerway, it's not just in his memory, but in gratitude. May it serve as a reminder of the difference one committed public service can make. And may everyone who drives through this district understand that they are traveling a path paved in vision, perseverance, and a love for a community. Thank you, Jeff, for everything. We miss you, we honor you, and we continue building on the foundation that you laid for us. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to invite Deputy Mayor Angie Fryman, who served with Jeff for many years on council, to the podium.
I want to thank you for being here today. It's a privilege to speak at this dedication ceremony as we honor a man who left an unforgettable mark on the city. Jeff was my colleague, my friend, and a fellow pirate. We met in high school and junior high. I've stood alongside Jeff through most of the most significant decisions this city has faced for the last 21 years. And today I'm honored to stand here as we dedicate this road in his name. I stood with Jeff to get in, quote, in the real estate business, as he always said. It was always his vision to take control of our future. And seeing this project, this roadway, this development, that was us taking control and getting in the real estate business. This is a bittersweet day. We are celebrating progress in the River District, but we're doing so without the person who fought for it every step of the way. Jeff believed in West Carrollton. Jeff was a fixture in West Carrollton for more than 3 decades. That's more than half of his life. And many of us, he wasn't just a leader. He was a colleague, a mentor, and a friend. I had a privilege of working alongside him longer than just about anyone. And I can tell you, no one is more committed to this city than Jeff Sander was. He was our humanitarian, our own personal humanitarian, aiding our residents by donating, supporting fundraisers, and endless other giving personally that we never knew about. He was steady, he was thoughtful, and above all, he was rooted in this community. He wasn't in public service for recognition or applause. He did it because he believed in showing up and doing the work week after week, year after year, and that's exactly what he did for 36 years with perfect attendance at that. On City Council, Jeff had a way of keeping things grounded. You always knew where he stood. He'd have a firm hand when he needed to have one. He brought a common sense approach to every decision, and he never lost sight of the people behind the policies. He listened, he cared, and he even disagreed, but he did it with respect and conviction. Jeff had an amazing sense of humor. Some things we can't repeat, but now those of us who sat alongside him at council meetings also remember something else Jeff loved. He loved to keep the council chambers and the workroom cold, I mean really cold. And he said it had to be cold enough to hang meat. So to this day, whenever the AC kicks on and we start getting a little shiver and a chill in the workroom, someone inevitably says, Jeff must be with us tonight. It's become a running joke and honestly a small comfort. Back as a new council member, I had things to say one night. When you're a new council member, you have a lot to say. I wasn't done talking, but Jeff was. He said, meeting adjourned, and got up and walked out. And we laughed about that for a long time. As Mayor Barnhart shared, the River District was something Jeff believed in from the very beginning. What was once a fading shopping center and an empty furniture store, Jeff saw as a possibility. He supported our efforts to purchase and clear the site. He never stopped pushing to make something meaningful happen here. He reminded us often that patience and vision were key. He was right. Just yesterday, we celebrated the opening Culvers, the first of what we hope will be many new additions to this district. And today we dedicate the road that leads to it in Jeff's honor. He helped pave the way, literally and figuratively, for what we're seeing take shape now. But beyond all of that, what I remember most about Jeff is how much he cared about his community and its residents. To Jeff's family, especially Leanne and Molly, thank you for sharing with us, Jeff, with us all those years. I know a lot of times you guys would be in Florida and he would be in a council meeting. I hope you know what a role model he was and what a difference he made to this community. This road carries his name now, but more importantly, it carries his legacy forward. Every step of progress we make here in the River District will, and in some way, be a continuation of what Jeff helped to start by doing it the Sanner way. Thank you.
As we are here to dedicate Sanner Way this evening, I'd like to take just a couple of minutes to share how this roadway fits into a much bigger vision for the city of West Carrollton. The River District represents a bold new chapter for our city, a place where natural assets and economic development converge to create something truly special. This area will be home to new housing, dining, and recreation opportunities, all of which are designed to connect people with our greatest natural asset in the Great Miami River and to breathe new life into our most prominent gateway. As you know, Culver's has already opened its doors, becoming the first new business in what we hope will be a growing district that is full of energy and full of activity. We are working with a great development team and have plans and aspirations to attract additional businesses, including a hotel, retail establishments, including full service and fast casual restaurants, and townhomes situated right along the Great Miami River. Phase 2 infrastructure improvements, which will occur on the north side of Dixie Drive, are already set in motion. And just down the river, we're working to bring the planned Whitewater Adventure Park to life. This attraction will truly put West Carrollton on the map as a regional destination for outdoor adventure and recreation, one that could bring up to 100,000 visitors a year into our community. Of course, the progress that we see today is the result of many people working together over time. The vision for the River District was shared by Mayor Jeff Sanner, the West Carrollton City Council, former City Manager Brad Townsend, and former Economic Development Director Mike Lucking. These leaders saw potential here long before the beautiful renderings and the first ribbon cutting. Former Mayor Sanner in particular brought steady leadership and strong belief in what this area could become. It is clear to me that he understood, along with the city's leadership team, that community revitalization takes time, it takes partnership, and it takes relentless persistence. And the team really never stopped pushing forward, which is how we're here today. So Sanner Way will serve as a tribute to a leader who always made sure that West Carrollton was moving forward, even when the road ahead was long. And boy, I'm sure it felt long for a lot of folks. Thank you again for being here tonight and for supporting this exciting new chapter in our city's history and our story. And now I'd like to invite Mayor Rick Barnhart for the official sign dedication.
The sign that we're going to unveil is a replica of the sign that is actually already up behind us. This sign we will be giving to the Sanner family for them to have a permanent one. We're going to have Molly and Leanne go ahead and unveil it. This road will serve as a permanent reminder of a life well lived and service to the others. Congratulations, Sanner family. We really appreciate what Jeff did and his dedication to the city.
I'm going to read a statement from Leanne and Molly Sanner. This is an emotional challenge for them to be here tonight, so I said I would read this for them if we can all make it through with a dry eye. Due to the emotional challenge this ceremony presents, the family has asked that a thank you be read on their behalf. We would like to thank everyone for being here today. We appreciate you joining us to celebrate Jeff. Thank you to the City of West Carrollton and everyone involved in making this special day possible. Although Jeff would humbly say this is not necessary, We are deeply honored and grateful for this street naming ceremony. The naming of Sander Way is a beautiful way to honor Jeff's legacy and will forever be a reminder of his dedication to his beloved hometown. We will cherish this memory forever.